আজকে তোমাদেরকে আমি দেখাচ্ছি আমার ঘরটার মানে কি অবস্থা হয়ে আছে সেটা। তো এই যে দেখো, একদম ফালতু অবস্থা হয়ে পড়ে রয়েছে। আমি গোটা ঘরটাকে আজকে ক্লিন করব, তো তোমরা দেখতে থাকো।
It's been a long time since I cleaned my house, so it was very dusty. That's why I first went to my dressing table in my room and started clean from there. I first cleaned the drawers of my dressing table very well, and then I filled them with things. I started cleaning the top portion and gave the mirror a really good clean. So there were some of my wedding items there, like the vermilion box that I used during the wedding. All of it was kept there. So anyway, once the bottom drawers were clean, after cleaning the dressing table, I went to my closet and neatly packed my clothes. Every girl wants to keep her house beautifully decorated and tidy, and I am no exception. I always keep my house organized like this. But during the puja, since I had completed everything from changing clothes to going around here and there in a hurry, the room had become messy, and that's why I started cleaning it today.
So in the drawer of the toolbox next to my bed, I kept some of my notebooks and a book and my paintbrush. And I placed a beautiful tree and elephant on that table for decoration. Look, we bought a beautiful ram temple from the fair, which I decorated beautifully and left for him. And look, when we went on a trip to Hazardwari, we bought these two dolls there. My husband named these two dolls Romeo and Juliet. So, when my shelf was neatly organized, I went to this window, where a huge amount of dust had settled down. I cleaned it very carefully because the window frame had a nice design, so there was a lot of dust in the gaps between each design. When the cleaning of the window on that side was complete, I moved to the window on this side next to the bed, where there was a lot of fog, so I was cleaning the fog with the help of a broom.
Take a look around our house because on one side there is a garden with bare trees. And look at this side, this is the entire bamboo garden. And look at this small pond that was once a very large pond that has now become like this. So look at how beautiful the view is, a sign of nature in our environment. And look at this curtain that I used on two of my windows. Please comment and tell me how you like this curtain because I bought this curtain a few days ago. So let's clean up the dust that has fallen on the bed and give it a new look by getting a nice bed sheet. And here, just look at the condition of the floor of my house, how dirty it is. I will sweep it very well, but before that, let's take a look around. I will show you our garden and look, it has a bunch of yellow flowers. I don't know the name of this flower. I mean, my husband told me the name, but I forgot the name. And look, my husband is cutting the trees there in the sun. Due to the heavy rains for a few days, the trees had grown randomly. They were not going inside the garden, so my husband was cleaning the garden and I was cleaning the house over here. Since the sun was shining brightly today, I hung my clothes on the roof. Since I had hung them a long time ago, one side was supposed to dry very well, so I went to the roof with my veil on and turned the clothes inside out. I've been wandering around for a bit, so let's get back to my own work.
Meanwhile, since I had cleaned the window from the inside of the house, there was quite a bit of dust on the outside, so I cleaned the outside well too, and then I started sweeping the house, and then when the sweeping was complete, I wiped the house thoroughly. So I put a beautiful rug like this in front of the dressing table and a rug like this in front of the bed. Now let's show you the final look of my room, so everyone please comment and let me know how you like my room. If you like it, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. So when I came down from the house, I saw that my husband was making fish soup, and later I found out that the fish was being cooked with poppy seeds and mustard. So, in the meantime, let my groom continue cooking the fish curry. In the meantime, let me show you the garden, which my groom has cleaned very nicely a while ago. Look, this is a turmeric tree. Many turmeric plants have been planted here because it was right at the entrance to the garden, so it was very difficult to enter the garden. And these trees were so big that the garden couldn't be seen from outside, so look how beautifully they cut these trees. And in the meantime, these trees have been cut and left here. Later, these trees will be thrown away. And let me show you one more thing. Our coconut trees have many buds. So let's go to our yard now where there are many trees and they have grown very big, so we can't cut them now due to lack of time, so we will cut them this evening. So today's rice menu was ghee, rice, red vegetables, cabbage, dal and fish curry. Now we will eat our fill and sleep continuously, and you guys subscribe to my channel right away. See you in the next video, bye.